The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. To the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Throwing to start the drive. Fernandez. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. A good start. 1 play, 10 yards.
What a start here to the ball game. You get a good kick return, followed by a quick first down through the air. If this defense isn't careful, they might be looking at a deficit before they know what hit them.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. Go.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Over the middle, complete. It's Walker. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. The Seahawks at 7-1 now on the year. And they've been cooking these last couple months. Winners of 7 of their last 8 games.
And as much as we hate to play this game, you know I'm going to do it anyway. Extrapolate that over a full season. What does that come out to, partner? 14-2. And anyone in the NFL, they'd sign up for that record, that's for sure.
Hawk 70, Hawk 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 38-yard line. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Viking, 18, here we go, here we go. 60 Bison, 6, Mustang 19.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the team to the 7. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5.
18, 19, Tiger, 19.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And the Bears are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. It's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions, can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
Looking to put a drive together. To throw, it's Williams. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Ali. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Seahawks, they were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
And they needed to be because the game was a game we don't see very often anymore. Low scoring, slugging it out in the trenches. One play can make the difference type of a game, and each play took on more importance, and they got it done.
Working out of the gun, Williams. He's got the Michigan man, Colston Loveland. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
3rd and inches. We're going to get a whistle and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here comes 3rd and the length of the football.
Let's go.
To the air, Williams. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Big strides, look at him go. And he's going to get it down to the 14-yard line. And big play there on the catch and run. 66 yards.
Oh, my goodness. I'll tell you what. 3rd down. All you're thinking is, what can we do to keep this drive going to get enough yardage to move the sticks? You're certainly not thinking about taking this one almost the length of the field. But that's exactly what happens here. What a play and what a change of fortunes.
On 1st down, it's a run with Ali. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2. On the Seahawks 16-yard line. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Throwing is Williams. Over the middle, complete. That's Ali. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Well, they'll use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. On 3rd down, Ali. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Rasheen Ali with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. So important in this league to capitalize on the other team's mistakes. And here they force the turnover on the opening drive, then come right down and score.
And I would add that it's important to capitalize on other teams' mistakes early. That way, you build confidence for yourself and your team. You start playing a little more freely. And you let the other guys know we're prepared to play.
His kick is good. Santos with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Crease here as he's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 3.
Ready?
They'll run. It's Kenneth Walker. And very little daylight there. They'll get a couple up to the 44. You And look at this Bears defense. Against the pass, they're toward the middle of the league, number 15 in the NFL.
So prepping for this game, I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And?
Too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes. Big mistakes add up into points against you.
And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends his drive. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. Now they want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Ready? Franco 80. Ready?
Walker now on 1st and 10. A good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. They get 17 on that one. Move the chains. First down, Seahawks.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Big Lion. Check out.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And a short gain down to about the 33. Tremaine Edmonds there to bring him down.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Looking for London on the out route complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. First catch here for London, and also a first down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Up the middle, here's Walker. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Second and 6. Operating from the gun, Fernandez. That's complete right around the 8. And the Seahawks are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
That's good.
This has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
I don't know no better. When I got rich of these, bro, coming slow, 6 racks on a sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never
Get it. Ready.
Looking to throw. Fernandez. Touchdown. Jaden Reed with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Seahawks are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Now the extra point try forthcoming. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
Ties the game at 7. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they haven't had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
To throw, Williams. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down.
You know, Charles, for this defense, look, it's no secret. You're facing a team that is really, really struggling. They haven't won in what seems like forever, but sometimes a desperate team can be a dangerous team, right?
You're exactly right about that, but they shouldn't be. When they're on that type of a losing streak, it's incumbent upon you to take charge of this game early and not give them any reason to hope. Get out and attack them and make sure you knock them back on their butts.
And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him come out in the shotgun on third and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
To the air once more, Williams. That's downfield. He's got Loveland. Touchdown, Chicago. Colston Loveland, 46 yards. And the Bears have taken the lead.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Now the point after try for Santos. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
The score, Bears 14, Seahawks 7. Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready, set.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Just the one misstep for them in the first half of the season. 7-1 is the record at the midway point. And in terms of whatever power rankings you want to go by, they're at or near the top of the list in terms of best teams in the National Football League.
And for me, in my little bit of rankings here, I've got them at the top. I know there's still 2 months to go. We've seen teams get off to hot starts and then fade away due to injuries or the schedule or whatever. But unless there are a rash of injuries on this team, I'd be surprised if they aren't a first or a second seed come playoff time.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. But I believe a Seahawk was able to get a handle on this, so this will remain Seattle ball. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
So danger averted for the moment, but now here's a 3rd and long.
Come on, come on.
Back to throw. Fernandez. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson.
CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I should have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Looking to throw is Williams. And this will be incomplete.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
Now a 2nd and 10.
What is it hard?
Play clock down to 5, and they're going to burn a timeout. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. Here's Williams.
Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
21 yards.
And a nice gain of 21 yards.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Now they'll change things up. They'll try it with Ali.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
Rasheen Ali with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bears have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Well, CD, that's his 2nd touchdown already. And how about this offense? 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
An absolute total team effort right now. And let's face it, I don't think he's done. We're still in the first half. There's a lot of time left to go. I don't know what they're going to do on the other side trying to slow him down. But right now, he's feeling it.
Santos able to tack on the extra point. And it's now 21-7.
Seahawks 7. Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where just doesn't go right for you. An interception results. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond. Not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Here we go. Set. Cougar 19. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. And he is going to lose yardage here. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
Operating from the gun, Fernandez. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target.
Ready.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Ready.
From the gun on third down, Fernandez. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
They're 1 foot. It's Walker. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out.
14-yard line.
So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Fernandez. He's got it. And the Seahawks are going to be set up with 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Oh, nice job there bringing the ball right on the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get it to pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple of plays.
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Walker is in. Touchdown, Seattle. Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. I can just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done.
Point after, right down the middle. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose.
Williams throwing to start the drive. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Second and 10.
Back to throw. Williams. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
And the Bears first down.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's going to look deep down the field.
And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball. He could not hang on. Second down coming up.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
Here's second and 10.
They'll look to throw again. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Play action. Now Williams. That's complete. Romadunze.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 18 yards there, down to the 18 and a first down.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got it in the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half.
35-yard attempt.
This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
On is Santos for the Bears field goal.
A 35-yard attempt.
And the 13-year man puts him through And the lead works its way up to 10, 24-14. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football.
He finds his man, complete. That's Horton. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick.
And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Throwing to start the drive, Williams. And that's incomplete.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
Open man down the field, that's Berman. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
27 yards there, a first down.
Now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Back to throw now on first down.
Pass caught right side by Lovely.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left.
Throwing again here, Williams.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there on 2nd down.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone. He's hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
To throw once more, here's Williams.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Rome Odunze. 23 yards for the touchdown.
And the Bears take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, you mentioned that slowly but surely, you also drain clock too with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
I want the money, the cash, the pool of the bag, the currency stacking it up.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now.
Yeah, really I should probably sign a head, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that drink you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drill. All that rap to pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All up on TV, I thought.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Here we go, start.
Here's Walker to start the drive.
And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
He's brought down at the 40.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Let's go now. Check smash. Check smash. Let's go.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
If they're going to get a first down out of this, they're going to have to earn it because there's been tough going in the interior there. And here we are on 3rd and 1. Be prepared. Brace yourself. Could be some contact going on.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Let's go. Hut, hut.
They'll try for the first with Walker.
And he'll get it a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. It's a gain of 4, and it gets him the first.
Well, partner, none of these runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
Now 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together a first down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
Down. Cowboy 80. Hut.
And Walker once more.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw. Fernandez sets up the screen to Robinson. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that'll force upon them a 3rd and 14.
Need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Going deep for Walker. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away.
31 yards on the punt there. And the Bears take over.
Their own 29-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Operating from the gun, Williams.
Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Reek Woolen.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Boy, a big play right there. I mean, a touchdown on this drive could have really put some separation on the scoreboard. Instead, it's the defense who scores. And, partner, we got a game again.
And we do have one because of what you just described. A defense that understood what was going on in this game and did something about it. They knew their offense needed some help. They just provided it. They're back in this one.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
And they'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now.
Listen up! Vegas! Yes! Vegas!
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Vegas, Vegas! Yes!
Straight ahead they go with Ali. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. To throw, it's Williams. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line.
And the Bears.
Another big play right there, and this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. The give, it's Ali. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
And now defensively, you have to look at this like the game's on the line. It's just the 3rd quarter, but another touchdown given up here could really spell an end to their chances, so they need to toughen up and keep them out of the end zone.
Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. They motion the running back out left. Touchdown Bears! Rashid Ali, his 3rd touchdown of the game, his 8th on the year. And the Bears are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter.
Well, CD, you know he's got great options at wide receiver, tight end, but there he looks to the backfield, and it results in a touchdown.
I love how you laid that out. So many options. You maybe forget about some of the ones that you should be covering. And they made them pay with that one, didn't they? You forget about the guys in the backfield, they're eligible too.
Santos with the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Still going. One man to beat. And he will score. Touchdown, Seahawks. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Man, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
Seahawks. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
So let's try this again. After the kick return, TD, here's yet another kickoff.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. So both offenses come to life here in this third quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
What is up? Vegas, Vegas! Yes!
From the gun, here's Williams. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Did that just happen? I've got my hand over my eyes right now because like him is going to haunt my dreams too. He was wide open. How did he overthrow him there?
Defensively, just very lucky. You know that they got away with one there. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Working out of the gun, Williams. A pass complete to Odunze.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 43. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Williams going to look to throw again. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And he wisely will throw that one away.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
Throwing is Williams. Pass complete to Loveland.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 26.
I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
To the air, Williams.
Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown.
Touchdown, Chicago.
Luther Burden.
25 yards for the touchdown.
And the Bears add on to their lead, and they appear poised to break this long losing streak.
Santos now to add the PAT. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown here, Santos to kick this one away.
And this one over the back line of the end zone. They definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30.
Okay, ready?
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Now, this game went off the rails early for them and never really got back on track. And these fans, they were expecting to be on the other side of the scoreboard, but that is not the case as we play on here in this fourth quarter.
Edwards on the tackle. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
39-yard line.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
They're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
The offense on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Operating from the gun, Fernandez. And this pass broken up. Contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
A 7-yard gain.
18, 5
And
years.
the Seahawks, 1st down.
Ready?
1st and 10.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Now this aired out deep for Reed.
I've got a good friend in football, always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
Got it. Ready?
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Here we go. Here we go. Panther 60. Panther 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 19 tight. 19. Ready?
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's got a man. Downfield is Horton. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
For the Seahawks, 1st down.
Back to throw. Fernandez. He finds his man. Complete. That's Reed. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
6-yard pickup.
Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
And that falls to the ground incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
On the ready.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
From the gun on 3rd down, Fernandez. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 15-yard line. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13. A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But they trim that lead down to just 2 scores. That's still a benefit to this squad.
Let's go now.
2nd and 13. And that'll be off the mark, too far up in front, and it's incomplete.
In a game that hasn't gone your way, you've got to throw in the end zone at every opportunity and hopefully climb back in as much as possible. He put way too much on that throw, though, and that shot ends up with nothing.
From the gun on 3rd down,
Fernandez. And he returns it here to his own 18-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth-quarter lead. Here's Williams. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Ali. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll bring up second down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
To throw, Williams. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. They need 2. Here's third down. Looking to throw is Williams. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3 and out.
Here comes the Bears punter now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the fourth quarter. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And 9 yards there on the return following a punt of 47. And it'll be Seahawk football, first and 10. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. This has been frustrating for them to this point. They have not looked the same as they did coming in, riding that impressive 6-game win streak.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10. Operating from the gun, Fernandez. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Offenses all over continue to be aggressive, and most people never turn down a shot at a deep ball. But oftentimes, it attracts a little bit of extra attention. And it did on that play, and that one got knocked away.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Operating from the gun, Fernandez. That is caught. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
On the play. And the Seahawks first down. First and 10.
They'll look to throw again. That's over the middle, taken in by Horton. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down.
8 yards on the pickup.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
43-yard line.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 2. Looking to throw. Fernandez. He's to the 15. And finally down at the 9-yard line. It's a gain of 34.
A gain of 34 yards.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Back to throw. Fernandez. And it'll be intercepted. And the Bears are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Ali. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first.
With that last completion, CDs now over 400 yards passing in the game, and quite a few of those have come via some pretty big strikes downfield. Certainly not afraid to challenge this secondary, and it's been successful.
I like your observation there, partner, because I agree. This is a group more than capable of torching a secondary any week, as evidenced by their combined stat line here. And in the time we have remaining, wouldn't shock me at all to see them take another deep shot.
Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. As they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game.
Second down and a little more than a yard here.
Looking to throw. Williams. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Handoff here to Ali. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Yet to run the ball at all on this drive, but third and short, definitely was a great time to dial one up.
It's a gain of 3. First down, Bears.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Over the middle, complete. That's Ali. Now the Seahawks forced to use their third and final timeout, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
Second down and 6 now.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. He finds his man, complete. It's Ali. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. So with the completed pass and the yardage they got, they'll decline the penalty.
So obviously more yards on the pass completion than they would have gained with the penalty. They did the math. They did it well, and it works for them.
Back to throw now on first down. He finds his man, complete. That's Ali.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Chicago, there will be a few sighs of relief, no doubt, in that locker room as they get their first win in 9 tries. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Seattle, it's just their second loss so far to go along with their 7 wins. And they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Glendale to take on the Cardinals. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.